Hey guys, this is a companion video to the last video. In this video I wanted to show a few cleanup things and hopefully clear up a few maybe misconceptions about what was going on. So in the previous video you saw that I would log in and log out like so. That wasn't a problem. But you saw me do this and a loading page came up. And also you saw on the logout I tried to go to the dashboard and the loading page would pop up again. Well, I wanted to show you the fix for that. So on the router over here, before each route, it used to look like so. So if we were transitioning to an authenticated route, like one of these ones up here, which is what was required for auth, right? And it was not authenticated, we would redirect to session create, which is what was happening when we go to the dashboard. But we weren't turning off the loading, which is one on the index page over here. Remember on loading we show this image, the loading image. So basically loading image would just sit there and spin. Ugly, right? Also, after you logged in, and here, if you try to go to session, it would actually show the session page here, which is not good, because that session page, as you see up here, is not authenticated. If you are authenticated, you should not be able to go to that page. So, how do we fix this? Very first thing we did was we added in the view loading equals false on a redirect. Here, see? And also, if the view route is if you're authenticated, but your transition to auth is not, it's a false, for any of these session ones up here, then we're going to redirect to the dashboard. Well, actually, in this case, it needs to be redirected to here, the dashboard, and then go to view loading false, because the transition on the view before doesn't automatically assess this to false, okay? Because the route is canceled. It doesn't go to this after each. It just cancels, essentially, is what happens. So I hope that clears things up a little bit. Also, one thing I wanted to mention too, I don't think I mentioned how this auth works at all. So this is just a variable you can attach to routes in your view router, and we can access them through the transition to path. So you can see you can access whether it's true or false. Makes it really easy, nice to add authorization to your map here. Also on the view model here, we'll notice that before, when it got authenticated, it would change between session and dashboard, right? And how is that happening? Because all we were doing was setting a variable. Well, what we're doing up here is what's shown is driven by this authenticated variable here. Which would default to, this should be default to false actually. I'm not sure what's going on there. And we'd watch that variable, and on change, we'd see what the value is. If it's true, we'd go to the dashboard, otherwise we go to the session create. That was how we're handling that page change. Okay, so let me show you that directly here. Make sure you have all compiled. You can have gulp, once again, handle that, but I'll get around to it. Okay, so we'll see, okay, what happened there was the router here checked. It said, "Oh, you are not. This here is an authenticated path, right? But you're not authenticated, so we got to set you to false and send you to session create, which is here. Okay. So then we're going to log in, which I've already shown the communication. I'm not going to go over that again. What happens there is on authenticate, we set authenticate to true here. Well, view is watching that variable and says, "Oh, dang, that's set to true. I better route you to the dashboard," which is what happened there. So hope that clears things up a little bit. The last video was getting really long, and I missed a few things. There's a lot of complication, and so I hope that clears up any misconceptions or any confusion from the last video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you have any questions, please post below or post in the previous video. And if you want this code, I can always put it on GitHub, but I haven't had any requests yet, so it's up to you. Let me know what you want. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.